Distance education has changed the way people study all around the world. So we can't help but ask, what are the 10 guiding principles in instructional technology and distance education? Distance education has come to add to our repertoire of educational methodologies to enrich and add variety to the different ways in which people learn, and it can be as effective as any other category of instruction. Already in 1983, Richard Clark claimed that media is not responsible for a learning effect, and that learning is not enhanced because instruction is media-based. Teaching at a distance requires that greater emphasis be put on the initial planning stage. The questions to be asked are: who are the learners? What is the content? What are the teaching strategies and media? What is the learning environment? And what kind of assessment will be used? In order for students to understand the value of the distance setting, we must guide them very carefully through the first stages of their distance education experience. Being at a distance does not mean staying distant, and this is crucial for the distance educator, who must apply all the possible mechanisms to stay connected with the distance student at all times. The fact that students are not close and the instruction is not live poses the challenge for the distance instructor to be in a constant search for new techniques and knowledge of technology and its systems, and ways to apply that creatively and with flexibility. It is important that the distance educator know and understand the broad range of technological tools, programs, and materials that are at his disposal. Technology is constantly moving forward, and the instructor must do the same. It is important that the assessment in distance education be consistent with the initial objectives and the methodology used throughout the course of studies. A very thorough awareness of effective design, validity, and reliability is what makes the process genuine, trustworthy, and effective.
Well, I think overall it's a great idea that we are able to link countries across the world, that we are able to provide distance education for students in other locations. I think this worked because even though it was done at a distance, it did have the human touch. They did have contact with us. They did have the resources.
Leadership in distance education requires a professional with a vision and the drive to explore and work in this dynamic field. And this leader is the one who guides an organization and all its members to success. These are the 10 guiding principles of instructional technology and distance education. Principles that embrace the actual essence of the distance education student, teacher, leader, and organization. It is hoped that these principles are sustainable over the years to come and that they blend naturally with the ones that are forthcoming as a result of this ever-evolving field.